All right, I'm gonna be straight up honest with you peeps. I spent way too much time giving a fuck about what people thought, about worrying about the past, and not enough time doing something about the present. Okay, not enough time planning a future, a future. Okay, the future. No, seriously. If you're a young man, think about the future and think what you could do now to set yourself up in the place you would like to be. Now, because of society today, you might think that's being a YouTuber. I'm not saying that. Or, social media. If you want to do that, great. But there's plenty of things that will benefit you in doing so. You can learn like technology, computer, writing, whatever. Tons of shit. So think about that, because I'm 32 years old and it's like I want to make videos, but I make mediocre videos in my opinion. Some people might like some of them. Sometimes they're okay because I don't have the know-how. And if I want to learn that, if I want to do that, if I want to make my videos better and capture people's attention, because capturing people's attention is so fucking hard nowadays, I have to learn that. And part of me doesn't give a fuck and wants to sit here and make videos like this. Another part of me wants to invest the time and money and effort into learning how to do things like that. I mean, I also want to fucking play the guitar, but is that ever going to happen? I don't know. I spend too much time fucking worrying, which leads me to my next topic. Don't spend time fucking worrying. Okay, you're going to be okay. Alright? But, on the other hand, don't not worry at all. Okay? Like, don't think, what's the point? There ain't going to be no future. Or anything along those lines. Shut the hell up. Sorry, but just have a fucking stable head, man. Okay? Have some sense of direction. If you don't believe it's possible, it's fucking possible. Okay? You can do anything you set your mind to, just about. But you gotta bust your ass. You can't just, they tell you that. They just don't tell you gotta bust your ass. Or, whatever. But I didn't have somebody to guide me, okay? So I've had this sense of telling people, warning people, And I just heard something like recently. If you want to know what you're worried about, listen to what you're saying. So if you listen to all my videos, it's fucking obvious what I'm worried about. Okay? And all this worry has caused me to worry too much. So I've had to step back and not care too much, and figure out what I want to do at age 30 fucking 2. I mean, besides having a family and doing the best I can for them and trying not to be too selfish in doing this and somehow involve them without fucking selling out and creating some type of family channel, because fuck no, alright? And part of me doesn't know if fucking making videos is even gonna work. But, so I can't stress about that too much. But, if I'm not putting in the serious effort in the first place, then why the hell even play around with it or worry at all? So, yeah. At a crossroads. And if you don't want to find yourself 32 at a crossroads like this, you might want to plan. I didn't have a goal, but you don't always have somebody there to kind of guide you. I didn't, and you can't do shit about the past. So once if you don't heed this warning, and you're 32 years old, and you're fucking like me, and you're thinking like this or whatever, I try to tell you, but I'm telling you, like, heed the fucking warning. It's funny. It's so ironic. People try to tell me whatever, and it's like when you're young, you think you know everything. And your frontal cortex lobe, whatever, isn't fully developed, so perhaps that's what stops you from thinking like this. But then you become 32 years old and you start worrying so much about this if you haven't done more. And why I haven't done more is because I didn't have a singular focus, and I never wanted to just be one thing, I guess. And I was so worried about remaining the same, and part of me didn't even think I was going to fucking make it. I mean, I was a mess. Still am. But, anyways, that's neither here nor there. We're talking about you. I'm trying to speak to, the youth that their mind, I feel bad for them. Your mind's, and you probably feel bad for me. Trust me, I feel bad for myself worrying about this shit when I can't even, worrying about the past when I can't change it. All I could do is focus on the future. I'm worrying about everything that's going on when really I should just be focusing on it towards myself, and probably not even taking the time to fucking try to warn others. But again, that's neither here nor there. I want to help fucking people. I want to help people that are struggling, or not even struggling, that haven't even started yet. But I don't want people to get to a place. It's like that song where it's like, you bundle up now, wait until you get older. Like, I wasn't really bundled up, and now I feel bundled up. So, trying not to be, and trying to focus on positive shit. And I gotta discern now at 32 what's important to me, because I didn't ever really put too much stock in myself. It's like, put more stock in yourself. Believe in yourself. Believe things are possible. Don't let others, I let others fucking make me feel like, not even, it's not like they were intimidating me, like fucking telling me not, like, you can't do shit. In my own head, I'm like, oh, I can't do this because they're gonna feel some type of way or whatever. And it's probably not even fucking true. And, I've learned and fucking gained wisdom, but sometimes I see somebody else and they were raised a whole different way, and I'm like, holy shit. Holy fucking shit. I wish I fucking, I wish I learned how to fucking use a samurai when I was growing, or samurai, fucking katana, like, whatever. I don't know. You get my point. I'm trying to be silly now. See, there's a part of me that wants to be a fucking comedian. And so there's a part of me that doesn't know when to take itself when to be serious and when to be funny. And I kind of try to do both instead of trying to do one or the other. And again, there's people that are dead set. Sometimes they're too fucking serious, and it's like, hey, Colonel fucking Sanders, you need to take a chill pill there. But yeah, other times, I don't know. I guess I'm trying to find the fucking beautiful middle ground where you're not a, cocky ass dick bag, and you're just a fucking outstanding person that's not too full of theirself. Something like that, something along those lines would be okay. I mean, I never even stopped to really ask myself, what do you want out of this world? Like, what would you enjoy? What would you like to experience in the world? Like, I was so focused on just my surroundings. So, yeah, don't, when I was young, when you're young, you're focused on the world around you, and you think that's all there is. I'm telling you, that's not all there is. And you could do anything. I mean, read fucking books, get to it. Get to it. I tell my sons all the time, there's kids your age that are fucking kicking ass. And some of them have natural talents. I mean, I never really had natural talents. But, some people just are good at shit. But others, it's because they put in the effort. And most of those are because their parents made them put in the effort. But some actually want to put in the effort and enjoy doing it. So, yeah, that's kind of where I would lie on I'm not going to make anybody do anything. But, yeah, it is cool. It is cool. It's not everything. It doesn't make them better. That's what the internet has us thinking right now, that, that kid could play a piano. And it's not true. Other people have hidden talents, or, talents that they have to fucking work on. But then once they learn them, nobody could do it like them. I mean, maybe I just made that up. But I think I'm going to end this fucking video. I hope it was a lot better than the live I just did. If you watched to this point, go check out the live. Kind of just me rambling. Same here, the same thing, but more thoughtful, I guess, and shorter. You know? Anyways, I'm out. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.